Hello and welcome back to Let's Talk Movies. If you are new here, please like and subscribe for future content. So, we're back to Captain Marvel again, and I've been looking around the interweb today, and I have seen quite a few websites and a lot of forums stating that they're gonna boycott Captain Marvel. I don't blame them, obviously, if they want to do that, that's their opinion. Everyone has their own opinion on things. And obviously with Captain Marvel as well, there's a lot of issues with what she's done. With Brie Larson obviously bringing identity politics into her so-called promotion of the film. However, a lot of these forum posts saying that they're not going to see Captain Marvel, actually date back nearly a year and just before December 2017. And a lot of these boycotts as well, they're saying that they're not going to watch the film because they just don't like Carol Danvers. They don't like that particular character as Captain Marvel. One of the reasons why they don't like it is mostly because in the last 7 years, supposedly, she's had 5 different character origin stories, and a lot of stuff has changed for her, and it's almost like Marvel do not know what to do with her. Obviously, she was the front and centre of the Civil War II story arc, but again, in that, she killed Rhodes, she killed Bruce Banner, she killed quite a few people, and again, people just don't like the character because of how she was written. You know, it was the worst type of feminazi, one person says. Another one says is that it's a feminist agenda written completely wrong. So when you have a look at that as well, and then obviously you bring in this whole situation with Brie Larson and the way she's done her identity politics in the whole so-called promotion of this movie, it's understandable that some people will be pissed. Because obviously when people see or hear that a new Marvel film is coming out, they want to go to the movies and just enjoy their time. They want to enjoy spending their $10, $15, $20 whatever, so they can enjoy the movie. And obviously a lot of these people who are boycotting at this moment in time, they have dedicated a decade to this. Like myself, I have seen every single Captain America film in the cinema. I've seen all the Thors. The only movie I never saw was Ant-Man and the Wasp, which was number 20 in the cinema because I couldn't go there. I just couldn't get there. But that is the only movie I haven't seen in a decade in the cinemas for Marvel. So, and you've got all these other people, again, they've seen all the one-shots on the Blu-ray extras or the DVD extras. They've invested time and money into this. And if they got a difference of opinion and they don't want to see Captain Marvel, then let them have that opinion. You got a lot of the different medias as well going around. A lot of media seems to be protecting Captain Marvel. It's almost like Disney has gotten on the phone to him and said, do you want to keep your credentials? Do you want to keep having your passes to come and see us or visit movie sets or do reviews, early screenings or whatever? You best, help us. That's what it seems to have happened. You've got The Guardian. Rotten Tomatoes rescues Captain Marvel from review trolls. You got that one there. You have CNET, Rotten Tomatoes president, saying, we didn't change sites to protect Captain Marvel. However, you can't leave reviews. Well, again, people haven't been review bombing Captain Marvel. They've just been leaving comments on whether they are going to see it or not. Fair enough, some of these comments have stated about character assassination against Brie Larson and what they've done, and they're trying a lot of stuff. Some of them have been derogatory, I will admit that, but obviously Rotten Tomatoes have removed them. But just for the majority, there was 40,000 people had voted in the yes and no that they wanted to see Captain Marvel. So, and obviously it got down to 25% just before it was taken offline. So out of the 40,000, that's a hell of a lot of people who didn't want to see it. But again, you have got all these different websites. The BBC's included. You got BBC. You got Wired. You got tons of them. You got the Pride one. You got one from Australia. Tons of these website media pages. They're all stating that they were review bombing, and they weren't. Again, it's just all these people seem to be going for Captain Marvel. Yes, Captain Marvel. We need this person. It's like, well, what about Wonder Woman? What about Black Widow? What about Maria Hill? There's been tons of female actresses over the last 40 years who have been brilliant in action movies and have been the front and centre of these action movies. But people don't seem to want to, they don't want to think about that. It's almost like, we've been found out, we can't let them know. It's absolutely crazy. You had Uma Thurman in Kill Bill. You had Sarah Connor. You got Mila Jovovich in practically any film she's done. She's absolutely brilliant. You had Ripley from the Alien franchise. You got Lara Croft, Tomb Raider. Alicia Vikander, the recent one, and who also had Angelina Jolie in the late 90s and early 2000s. You had fucking Trinity in the Matrix trilogy. There's been so many that have been great. Princess Leia, even Chloe Grace Moretz in the Kick-Ass films. She was amazing in Kick-Ass, she was brilliant. Again, a strong female character. In the first film, her father died, and she's like, no, I want revenge. Brilliant, fantastic. And just going back to when you look at the Marvel Universe, you got Nebula, you got Gamora. There's just so many female characters, but it's almost like Marvel wants you to forget the last 40 years of cinema, and it's almost like this is it, the brand new thing. It's never been done before. A female-led superhero movie, and it's just like everyone has to fall and be gracious and be thankful for Disney. It's like, well, 2 years ago you had Wonder Woman, and $821 million worldwide for Wonder Woman. That is incredible numbers, and Wonder Woman is a fantastic film. Again, Wonder Woman didn't, Gal Gadot and Patty Jenkins didn't go around saying, I don't want white people, 40-year-old white males to tell me what didn't work for them about Wonder Woman, because Wonder Woman was made for all. I haven't seen Captain Marvel, so I can't put judgment on the film yet. However, as I was saying, people have not reviewed bombed Captain Marvel, sorry. I keep saying Captain America. I don't know why, I'm sorry. But people just don't want to see Captain Marvel because of what Brie Larson has been saying. People, again, the media don't want you to think like that, though. The media they just want you to think what they say. That is exactly what they want to do. It's, basically here in the UK now, there's tons of TV spots for Captain Marvel. British websites, Captain Marvel is the advertising on the site. You got buses in London. You got taxis and bus shelters everywhere. Captain Marvel is spread across them all. So it's everywhere you go, it's just, you need to see Captain Marvel. But again, it's up to you. If you want to give Disney your money, that's fine. I'll happily give my money to Disney for Endgame, 100%. I'll even give Disney my money for Episode 9. I cannot wait for Episode 9. Literally, I cannot wait. But again, people will say, well, you're toxic fans, you don't care about this, because I hated The Last Jedi. Well, no, we're just passionate fans. But when you got the people who make these films, and then they're not, they're literally attacking the fans. If it wasn't for those 40-year-old males, as Brie Larson says, going to the previous 20, you would never have made your $5 million for this movie. It just goes to show that identity politics is one of the worst things going, and it should not be included in any film which is aimed at children or aimed at teenagers or a core audience, you know? If you want to do a film about politics, like, Detroit or whatever, or Schindler's List, which is about certain aspects which have a lot of political agendas in, obviously Schindler's List, you got Adolf Hitler and everything else and what he wanted. If your film is about that certain situation, by all means bring it in. Do it. But when you're doing it about a comic book cosmic superhero, don't bring your identity politics into it. This is the kind of backlash that you get, And fair enough, we'll see how it goes. But it all depends on how it goes. I can see it making between probably 650 to 850 worldwide, which will be a good gross for Captain Marvel for an origin film. If it makes more, then well done, Disney. You've literally got the shill media to help you. But we'll just have to see how it goes. So if you are new here, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, and we'll see you soon.